So tell us a little about your character and why we're going to love him.
Yeah, Drake is a complicated character. He at first I thought he's an Atrian, and he's Roman's best friend, and he has no love for the humans. And at first I thought he was just gonna be just some angry Atrian hating on the humans, and then later episodes you find out the reasons behind it that kind of validates his anger towards them, and he's got a good heart. He doesn't go about it in the ways that Roman does. He's a little high-tempered.
I don't know. I think him and Roman have a little bit in common. They're a little bit more drawn to the female humans.
We both like the human girls. Yeah.
The ladies, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
You fall into that spell.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, so we're asking you the tough questions about the budding romance between Drake and Taylor.
Yeah.
So what is he drawn to, particularly since he has such natural animosity towards humans?
I mean, besides the obvious, how beautiful Natalie is and Taylor is, she's kind of a fireball herself. She doesn't seem afraid of me like everybody else, I think, of Drake, so I think that's what he's drawn to. She's kind of like the alpha of her crew, you know?
So he's willing to kind of compromise a little bit of his animosity.
Yeah, he sees a different side of the humans through her. It's fun. I love our stuff together. Natalie's great, yeah.
Yeah, she mentioned they're quite kind of comedic scenes.
Yeah, she's funny, but then she can turn on the serious too. I mean, she's real talented.
She mentioned you might get the giggle fits occasionally, just as fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I get that with everybody. I think everybody gets that with everybody because we get along so good, you know? It's like just jokes all the time.
Well, what's what we noticed watching some of your crews, they have a hard time not snickering and giggling too.
Oh, God. It's just a big party every day. Yeah, it's fun.
You guys are always having a good time. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we also know that some of the Atrians have special abilities.
Yeah.
It's kind of unique to each of their little tribes.
Yeah.
So maybe talk about Drake's.
I don't have any like special powers as far as like what Terry's tribe has with the healing and the hypnosis. We're just warriors. We're just tough, I guess. You know, there's no special.
What, bullets fly off?
Yeah. I think we heal good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it. I can throw a punch. I think that's about it.
Well, maybe in a non-supernatural way, what would be kind of his special ability or superpower as far as how he interacts with people or society around him?
I think he just doesn't take. He just doesn't take anything from the humans. I mean, he just is very hard-headed, and he's very sure about himself in not an arrogant way. He just knows who he is, and he's not afraid of anybody. He has no fear, and I think that helps him out a lot.
Well, we also find out he kind of
gets him into trouble too.
He has a military background and might be affiliated with the extremists. Can you talk a little bit about his relationship with them?
He's of the warrior tribe, and the Trags, who are like a underground kind of evil Atrian crew, they recruit him, and at first he thinks he wants to continue with them, but then he sees the lengths they're willing to go, and he's not really willing to go there, and that kind of shows, you know, some stuff about his character, how he doesn't like the humans, but he doesn't want to hurt them either, you know?
Yeah. Okay, what about his relationship with the kind of the core 7 that gets kind of integrated into the school?
Yeah.
What's his relationship with all of that?
I mean, like I said, Drake and Roman are best friends. I always compare Drake to kind of like the Mercutio to Roman's Romeo. You know, he's like his best friend, and he doesn't really understand why, you know, at first why Roman's in love with Emery. You know, he doesn't get it. All he has ever known is pain with the humans. And Terry, he's good friends with Terry. Although now their relationship is being tested because Terry's doing some shady things. And then that's pretty much. And Brina, Sophia, who's Roman's sister, he has a lot of love for her, more of a sister relationship because Roman and Drake are so tight, you know. He looks at Sophia like a sister too.
Well, we know the core 4 obviously right off of the bat.
Yeah.
What about the other 3?
The other 3, they haven't really established who they are yet. They're great, you know, but they haven't really established like what tribe these guys are from. They're more like, they've kind of been more background, but I think as the show goes on, they'll throw them some lines and we'll get to know them.
3.
Yeah, the mysterious 3. They're just always like hanging around, you know.
What are you excited about fans and viewers to see about this particular show?
And I'm not just saying this, and I feel like I always say, these writers, Meredith and Adele, what they've created this world. I mean, there's so many intricate things going on with each character, and just I'm very proud to be a part of it, and it's an awesome show. Like, and you know, I know everyone, you know, says that about their show, but I really mean it. Like, I'm excited for them to see this adventure. I mean, it's an amazing show.
Awesome.
Everything about it. It's great.